Hello, and welcome to the Don't You Know I'm Loco podcast. We're three cousins looking to break generational curses by sharing our mental health and healing journeys. Join me, Candy,
Lisa,
and
Rene.
as we talk about the things we're not supposed to talk about.
Hello, and welcome to the Don't You Know I'm Loco podcast.
welcome guys. Hi, welcome back to our channel.
Hi guys.
I'm hosting today, so it's a little weird.
It's a little weird. We're like,
We threw each other off.
do you usually say that? Welcome to the Don't You Know I'm Loco podcast?
no, usually we start off with like, hi, welcome back to our channel.
I really didn't know what to say. I was like,
Oh, that's
We
funny.
threw each other off right now.
Welcome back.
Yay.
Last episode was our goals for the year.
Mhm.
So
Sorry.
this one is going to be about gambling addiction,
Mhm.
gambling disorder. It's what it's called officially in like the DSM manual. So let's start off with the quote, kind of the quote. Gambling, no matter how much you win, it will never be enough. No matter how much you lose, it will always be too much. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll get into like what I learned too from therapy about gambling, about
Mhm.
how it's like not about the winning. It's about the chase, like the excitement. Yeah.
The
It's,
adrenaline.
it's pretty interesting.
Mm, okay.
Today's topics, gambling addiction. Here's some numbers. 988 suicide hotline, 211 if you want any resources to get a hold of. If this triggers your gambling addiction for any reason, you can call 1-800-GAMBLER, text 800-GAM, or chat 1-800-GAMBLERchat.org. But first, before we get into that, let's get into our challenges.
Woo! Mine is like simple, so I'm gonna go first. My challenge of the week is not eating cheese, sour cream, dairy.
That's tough.
Oh, wow. What a week.
Well, because I like literally the past, I want to say it's gone on all year. Like it's been lately where it's like literally I eat and my stomach hurts right away. And so it's like, you know, it's like I can't enjoy it, right? So it's like, okay. So I had a appointment with my primary physician, and he was like, okay, well, you can try this diet to you're basically like taking everything out and implementing everything little by little to see which one it is that sets you off. And so I was like, no cheese. Oh my God, I love pizza. What am I gonna do?
That's tough.
Yeah, like there's some times where I know, like I know I'm gonna get like it's gonna make me sick, so I'll take something before.
Imodium.
Yeah, I'll take Imodium or like Pepto-Bismol before I go eat, like coating my stomach. Like I know you're gonna make me sick, but yeah, it's just been miserable. So it's like,
Has it always been like that, or just started like that within?
I feel like it's always been like that. I just didn't pay attention to it. Like I wasn't associating it to food because even I would get like bumps on my arms, and I would scratch them, and you would think like that's an allergic reaction. I would never make that association. Like my brain never was like, hey, something is making us sick. Like it was just like, oh, I get itchy. Like, okay, what is it? You know, is it you get like itchy in the sun or whatever.
Like,
Like,
did I change detergent or soap
and like
all this stuff?
I've never been like a sensitive skin person. Like my sister is, and she has to get like special detergent and stuff. Like that's never been something for me. So I was like, food, really? I'd rather have sensitive skin than be sensitive to food.
For real.
Because even my bestie was like, maybe you have a sensitivity to gluten, and I was like, I don't even know what gluten is.
What's gluten?
Everything has gluten.
I know. That's why I was like, no, I don't want to have that. But so I went to the doctor for that initially, and so I have like blood tests that I'm gonna do and stuff to see if I can figure it out. So, but yeah, gut health. Okay, that's what I'm dealing with is my gut health because it hasn't been good, and so I'm trying to not have to take Imodium before I eat.
You know what? That's funny because Max and I were just talking about that because he brought it up that my stomach always hurts after I eat. And then, but I was like, that's just me. That's
You're
just how my
used
stomach.
to it.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait, you don't have to suffer through this? Like, but you don't think about it. You don't think about it because it's so good or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
But you're like, fuck it. Or whatever. It's there.
Yeah.
That's food. Food's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Coke can do that too, though. When I stop drinking Coke, my stomach is good to go.
Really?
It's so delicious.
I know.
Still struggling with it.
And I haven't bought soda for my house. Like it just finished. And so I was like, but I was like, no, we need to stop because that's a big thing. And I'm like, I probably am pre-diabetic from so much soda and things that I do and I don't exercise. And so it's like, okay, no. Like literally when I said my health is my goal last episode, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I haven't had cheese and I was like, but everything tastes so much better with like crema and I love sour cream and I'm just like, but no, it's gonna make me sick. Oh, now that you say that, In-N-Out always made my stomach hurt, like always, right after, and I would get a cheeseburger. And this time I tried a hamburger and my stomach didn't hurt. I was like, bitch, it's the cheese.
No.
How dare you betray me? How dare you betray me? Body.
Dang.
Yeah. So I was like, there you go. I did an experiment and there was my conclusion. So yeah. And I was like, damn it, I love cheese though. But oh well, we're gonna have to figure it out. I know. I know. But oh well, if it's my body, I have to listen to what my body's telling me. And it's like, we're miserable. This is not normal. Like, having mad choro is not normal.
That's not normal.
If you don't get that inside joke, it's back in one of our episodes. Oh yeah. Anyways, that was my challenge. What about you guys?
Lisa, you can go next.
To be honest, I was thinking I don't really have a challenge.
No.
No.
All right. Mine, I guess, is today one of my best friends texted me that one of her parents passed away. So
I'm so
always sad, like,
sorry.
right? Like your friends, like you love and care for them and they're hurting and it's just like, oh. So just dealing with that.
Yeah.
Other than that, like that's a big one,
like
right?
It hit you, yeah.
Yeah, it hit
was
me.
Like,
just because I'm like, I consider myself an empath, and I just I can just feel the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, her, it's her and then her sister too. They're both my friends and both listeners of the show. So
I'm so sorry.
Contributors, yeah. I'm not gonna say their names. I don't know if they want, but just know that I'm thinking of you guys here while filming this. But that was my challenge. It's fresh, so I'm just processing it, I guess. So, yeah.
Okay.
And you say you didn't have.
I don't really have anything. Yeah, and I don't want to stop and think because then.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. We'll get into gambling addiction. So when I was going to therapy, been going to therapy. A lot of it is about gambling. A lot of it is like, do I have a gambling issue? And my therapist thinks I do. And so I was there last Monday and he gave me I was like, oh, there's books there. I was like, what can I read? So I grabbed this book. He gave me this book. It's called All Bets Are Off, Losers, Liars, and Recovery from Gambling Addiction by Arne and Sheila Wexler with Stephen Jacobson. This book is about this guy Arne, and he talks about his gambling addiction. And it's interesting because when you hear about addiction, you just hear kind of like one side of the story. In this book, the wife writes about her angle, her point of view of what she went through. Like, and he talks about how like he worked and he would go to the track afterwards, and she was like, oh, I knew he was going somewhere, but like he wasn't going to work. Like I knew he was up to something. Very interesting. He came up with the number 1-888 last bet. So yeah, he ended up overcoming it. He's the this was in the 60s, so it was different back then, right? Like there's not what it is now, where there's like all these apps you can go to.
The sports book, all the casinos.
So he ended up going to his 12-step recovery, and he hasn't put a bet down since for like 40 something years. Yeah, maybe longer now. But in the book, he talks about like how gambling at a young age can really get you into trouble. Like your mind seeks it when you're older because that's what you're used to. So I'm like, oh, we'll get into that later.
Okay.
And then gambling in sports, how there's a lot of like, athletes, like mostly college athletes, I would say. He talks about where they put down like they shave points, right? Like the line is a certain, and they could shave it. He talks about Pete Rose. Mentions like how suicide is like the highest rate among addiction is for gambling. I was like, what? Yeah. So and I talked to my therapist about that. Well, let's go to the next slide because there's slides for it. So is gambling a mental health disorder? It is. It is classified in the DSM manual. So the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, American Psychiatric Association. So it's in there. It just got in there like not too long ago, maybe the 80s, I believe. So it's pretty brand new. So when it comes to gambling, like what is gambling, right? Gambling involves taking a risk of an unclear outcome or event by risking something of value, usually money, with the intent of trying to win an item of higher value. What is gambling disorder? It is identified by a pattern of repeated and ongoing betting and wagering that continues despite creating multiple problems in several areas of an individual's life. So individuals in any group may suffer from gambling disorder. Those who suffer from gambling disorder have trouble controlling gambling. Individuals, families, and society may be affected by gambling disorder. So it affects everybody. You think you're just gambling, and it's not everybody, right? It's not you go to a casino and everybody there is a gambling has an addiction, right? There's people that can go and just play and that's it. Like I'm not like that. I go for the rush of it. That was my problem, and my problem was that it wasn't. If I were to win like money, right? One time I won like $300, and instead of leaving, I kept playing. I lost it all. Happened to me a lot of times. Yeah.
See, I'm like the opposite. Like I can't gamble because that's my money.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to lose I already know I'm gonna lose it. Like I have no luck. Like I just don't win because I really don't know what I'm doing. And I just have like my 2 games that I play. And then it's like I'll do like $10 or $20 or whatever. And then once I'm done because I'm like, there's
That's good.
no way.
I can't do that. So you don't have an addiction.
No, not to that.
But so we'll get into the suicide rate here. So the suicide rate for gambling is 15 times higher than the general population. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, it breaks my heart.
Right?
Because it's like they lose their money, they lose everything, and it's like they have like no hope, you know?
And 20 to 80% have suicidal ideation among those with gambling disorder. 30% with gambling disorder attempt suicide. The leading cause of death among people with gambling disorder is suicide. Reasons for suicidal ideation and attempts: get into debt, comorbidity, which is like dual. You have 2 addictions, right? Or you have not addictions, but like depression, anxiety, something
like the mental health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isolation and stress. So he was telling me that the reason why it's so high is because before you can catch it, it's too late. Like with drinking and drugs, you can tell when there's somebody's an alcoholic, right? You can tell when somebody is a drug addict. There's
you
can
no
see
way
it.
of seeing
With
it.
gambling, he's like, it's too late by the time that you figure out you have addiction. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I didn't realize you gambled so much.
I gamble, yeah. I mean, I say I have it. It was an addiction because I did it for the wrong reasons. I was doing it and it was lighting in my brain. and I was doing other things like drinking with it when I didn't
Uh-huh.
want to drink, right?
Yeah.
So it was just like a combination. I made a
Uh-huh.
Venn diagram of my alcohol, drugs, and gambling. They
Oh.
all intersect with each other.
Yeah.
So
Dang. You're
yeah,
gonna be a great counselor because you know a lot
I
about.
learned a lot from him. Like I'm like, oh my
That's cool.
gosh, yeah. All right. So there's 9 gambling. These are 9 gambling myths. I got it from the book. All bets are off. The first one is the big. The big is just around the big hit is just around the corner with the next bet I make. That's very true.
Yeah.
I've done that where I'm like, oh, it's just the next one, just the next one, and you just keep keep beating that machine.
Gosh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I can get even, then I can stop gambling. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm. 3, I am not like drug addicts and or alcoholics. Actually, it could be worse. Like you said.
Yeah.
Right. I'll blur that out.
Yeah.
Like you said, it can be definitely worse. 4, I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want to stop. Ooh, I've been there.
Mm.
Well, this is day
I can
45
stop
of
anytime I
me
want.
not
I just don't want
drinking.
to stop. Oh my God, that's a
and
big
not
one.
no drugs, no
Congratulations.
gambling.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Mhm. 5, I'm too young to be a gambling addict. 6, if I had more money, I know I could win. 7, I'm smarter than the rest. 8, those are not my fault right now. The losses are not my fault right now. I'm just having bad luck. And the last one, 9, I know I can beat the game. And I like this quote over here. The only way to be a millionaire gambler is to start out as a billionaire. Like, that's so true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang.
And like now, like, so back then, right? You'd have to go to, like, when he was betting, you had to go to like a bookie, people you just knew, right? You can he was getting loans off different places. That was a different thing. Like, he was getting loan sharks.
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure they're still around.
Yeah.
But now, like, the availability of the gambling, it's crazy. Like the sporting bet apps, like FanDuel, right? Like, I have just a list up here. But like the bet, you don't have to go to a casino to bet anymore.
Oh no.
No.
Bet MGM. That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
so
DraftKings. I see
Fantasy-
the commercials.
fantasy football,
Mhm.
it's probably considered gambling too, because you're putting money into it, right?
Yeah.
Every week.
Mhm.
Depends how much money it is too.
And people,
Well,
put,
actually,
people
doesn't-
put money in
yeah.
a pot, right?
Yeah, people put money in the pot. The little Gwiz squares that you do at the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then there's online betting too, like poker. You can play poker online. The book mentions that there's casinos within 250 miles of every person. So like everywhere there's somewhere you can go gamble.
Within
A casino,
250
yeah.
miles. Are you serious? Is
Yeah.
that real?
Yeah, if you think about it, California is like 200 miles from us, right? Depends on what part. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
But even they have the Indian casinos.
yeah,
so-
they even have
Yeah.
Indian casinos. Yeah, yeah. The vending lotto machines now. Like
Oh,
before we didn't have that, you had to go to the counter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
And
those are the
then-
best.
Uh,
I know. I love those. My favorite are the loteria scratchers.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
those are
It's like
good.
a double.
I think I have a ticket. I win a ticket off that.
And now we have
Very
access to
expired.
ATMs 24/7, so you
Ah,
can get
everywhere.
out money.
Oh, yeah.
The casinos charge an arm and a leg too. By the
Oh,
way,
wow.
some of them do.
Yeah. Unless you go to Smith's or something and they go to there.
Here, I'm going to buy a candy bar and get some
Yeah,
money
that's
back.
what I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rene.
That's what I would do. So there's the ATM
Uh-huh.
in Smith's, right? And it
Uh-huh.
charges $3.50. So what I would do, I was like, wait a minute. If I would lose the money, right?
Uh-huh.
I would be like, why would I go to the ATM? Like,
Uh-huh.
why not just go check a candy bar
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
eat a candy
Yeah.
and it'll charge
You
like
can-
25, 75 cents.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
it's way
75.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if anybody else did that, or just me.
I'm sure. It's like,
But yeah, the availability. I see a lot of like, and it's not. I'm not saying all gambling's bad. It's just if you're addicted to it, that's where it becomes a
when
problem,
You don't
right?
know how to
To
stop.
stop.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if you're doing it for the wrong reason, the brain activation, like that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
next one, gaming in the Hispanic culture.
Ooh.
Like I was saying, like when you're younger and you start younger, you're more susceptible to having a gambling addiction. The brain is still developing, right? Like, so for us, well, I'll get to my story. It becomes a norm, and you're chasing the high when you're gambling. You're addicted to gambling. So my story for gambling, my parents would bring us to Vegas when we were young as I can remember. I want to say 8 or 9 was when we started coming here.
Oh my gosh.
So I was exposed to it. Like I was exposed to not just the gambling, but Circus has that game. What was it called? Midway, right? So you go up there and you was gambling away because you give money. You try to win. You were trying to win games. It's just prepping you for when you get older. It was a fun time, right? But like it did get creep in your mind. Like, oh, I want to do. Oh, I can't wait till I get older and do that.
Yeah.
And we would have our gatherings, the poker, like
Friday
nights. Yeah, the men would play poker in the garage. The woman would, and the children would play 31 in the kitchen.
Oh, toma todo. Remember toma todo?
Oh my God, time out. Toma todo. We just taught my niece how to play. Because that's something we would play with my dad, like when we were little. And so I was like, oh, I wanted to bring. He can spin that. So toma todo is like a top that you spin, and it has different things in Spanish for those of you that don't know. It's similar to like a dreidel, and it has like things on the side. But we used to play that when we were little all the time, and so last month we taught my niece how to play, and we bet with candies, and so we were like, okay. And then on Christmas we played with money, so she was like, but I was like, I want to show her this because it's something that we did with my dad, and it's like something that he would play with us. But yeah, gambling, but but it's true, especially that game, because it's like you're betting. Oopsie.
And for the guys, when we were like kids, right, boys, we'd eventually graduate to the poker, go to the garage with the men.
Oh yeah.
So
you don't have to be the drink bitch.
You don't have to be the cocktail waitress.
So yeah, I mean, it was a. I'm not saying it's all bad, but we just got to be careful, right? Like, we know now, like that our parents didn't. I talked to my dad earlier. I was like, I told him, you know what happened like growing up, and I'm like, I don't blame you guys. It's just the society norm, and now we know that we're aware that this could affect you as an adult, especially like we have trauma too. As my therapist, I'm like, was it worse because my addiction worse because of the trauma? He's probably. So I was like, well, it became like a coping mechanism for me for sure.
Like disassociation almost.
Yeah. Like I went to escape. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
I clearly remember one time, probably more than like one time, I was sitting at at what's it called? Green Valley. And I was playing. I must have been there for a few hours already. Just on this machine. Yeah. And next thing you know, I was like, I feel like I'm fucking on cocaine. Like, what the hell? I'm like, this is like, yeah. So he says that it triggers your brain more than like cocaine does. Like it lights up your whole brain. Yeah. So your brain, like, the more you gamble, the more you seek that because you get high.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, I read that in one of the books. But in this instance, they were talking about shopping. Like people who go shopping get the same high as people who do cocaine.
Yeah.
Because I was like reading it, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Like we all have our addictions. It's just
multiple.
Which one? Yeah, like which one?
Oh my gosh. The shopping thing.
Yeah, the shopping thing, definitely.
Yeah.
We should have an episode about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should,
Okay. Actually, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Who's going to do that one?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yes.
2026, let them take over, okay? Let them be the host, okay? Maybe one year when we want episode, you guys will not need me here and you can do it on your own. Yeah.
No way.
And like I said, like scratchers and lotto. Like when I was younger, my dad would buy scratchers and he would let me scratch them. So I guess I've always been exposed to it.
Yeah.
A lot of us have, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. My dad still buys lotto.
Oh yeah, I do too. I didn't know that was part of gambling though.
Does he go to Arizona or California?
He goes to California, and I told him he needs to be going to Arizona because they're gonna take all his money in California, the taxes,
yeah.
state tax.
Yeah.
Like you need to be going to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does still go to state line.
Another little quote here about gambling. Gambling is a family disease. One person may be addicted, but the whole family suffers.
Oh.
It's true. Like in the movies when they're like, you
Yeah.
gambled away all of our money.
Yeah.
Like, how are we gonna
Well,
eat?
that's how
or
we
how are
have
we gonna
so
pay
many
rent?
homeless people
Yeah.
in Vegas because they lose all their shit. And that's why they're carrying around their luggages still, and they just didn't go home.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking. Like,
Yes. It probably happens more than we know.
Mm-hmm.
They like to hide that with casinos and stuff.
Yeah.
They will bury that stuff deep.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I see the things that say like, do you have a gambling problem? I wonder if that's like mandated.
When the sun stops?
It is mandated now.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
They have to have that up.
Okay.
They have to have
That
Yeah.
pamphlet, when the sun stops?
Yeah. Well, because
Yeah.
casinos don't have clocks on them.
No.
No, they don't.
Nowhere. On purpose. So
dark
you don't know
and-
how long you've been in there.
A lot of these casinos are actually the workers are trained to spot somebody with gambling addictions. Yeah, like this guy, the Arne Webster, he would go to casinos. Him and his wife. His wife became like really. She became like not a doctor, but she became part of like the gambling addiction. Like she was like one of the leaders in it.
Oh.
Yeah, both of them are. I'm not sure they're still. I think they're still alive. Yeah, they're older now, right? That was in the '60s, so.
Wow.
They were the ones that came up with like putting signs in the casinos. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, signs of addiction. These are 10 signs that you are addicted to gambling from the APA, American Psychiatric Association. So most people who are not problem gamblers, they struggle to identify 3 of them. So 1, preoccupied with gambling, preoccupied with reliving past gambling experiences, planning or handicapping the next venture, or thinking of ways to get or find money with which to gamble. I don't know if I've had a problem with that, but I think because of my disability money, I always get money getting in the month, so there's always there. Yeah, it is. 2, needs to gamble with increasing or larger amounts of money in order to achieve desired excitement. That happens. That happens to me like active. Like I will be I'm like, oh, I'm only going to spend $40. And then I lose it. And I'm like, what's $100? So yeah.
Wait. From 40 to 100?
Yeah. 3, repeated and unsuccessful efforts to stop, cut back, or control their gambling. That's definitely happened to me for sure. 4, irritability or restless when attempting to stop or cut down from their gambling. It's like it's like like get that itch, like that crave, and you're like, I gotta go over there. Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's like you need a Coke, like that.
Yeah.
But it's gambling.
Wow.
5, gambles to escape from life problems or relieve a mood such as feelings of anxiety, helplessness, guilt, or depression. That's the one that got me in trouble. I'll go to escape. 6, after losing money with gambling, often return to get even, not Eve. Done that. 7, lies to therapists, family members, friends, or others to conceal the full extent of his or her gambling. Guilty. Absolutely. Actually, the last time I gambled was November 30th. Is that the last day of November? Was there whatever the last day of November is? Your mom was here. Manny, I pulled in. I was like, I left from Candy's and Fernandez.
I remember that.
From editing. So I was like, I had that itch. I was like, I gotta go. And then when I pulled in, Manuel was here, and I was like, oh, here, take my keys. Take them inside. Don't tell anybody that I'm here though. Like, don't tell your mom. Don't tell anybody I'm gonna go across the street to Giuseppe's. He's like, okay.
That's why I was confused. I'm like,
yeah.
how do you have his keys? Like,
Yeah.
huh? But I was like, whatever. Whatever.
So I was lying to conceal it from your mom, not from
yeah,
you, right?
yeah.
Not from my cousins. They don't. You guys,
Even though my mom would never care at all.
But I was like, that night I had read a book about drinking too. I finished the book, right? This is the middle of midterms. And the book talks about like lying and like living a double life. And that night when I got back, I was like, I'm living a double life. Like I was straight up lying about gambling. Straight up lying about like what I'm doing. Like this is not good. So that's the night I decided. I was like, I'm gonna stop right now because I was gonna do the 2 weeks, right? Because my plan was to level 45. When I turn 45, I'm gonna stop doing all this stuff. And I was like, no, that's what an addict says. the next day, the next one more puff, one more hit. So that's when I decided. I was like, all right, I gotta stop doing this. So, yeah, day 45. 8 has committed illegal acts such as forgery, theft, fraud, embezzlement to finance gambling. Thank God I haven't done that. Or I didn't do that. 9 has lost or jeopardized their job, significant relationship, education, or other career opportunity because of gambling. Yes, I was talking to our therapist about that. And he says, when you gamble, you lose opportunity to do other things. And I was like, that's so true. Like, you don't do homework. You get up because you start like a lot of gambling. You involve drinking too, right? You're just there at the bar. You can't get up the next morning because you're tired or hungover. And I'm like, oh shit, that makes sense. Yeah. And then 10, last one, relies on other people to provide money to relieve a worsening or desperate financial situation caused by gambling. And I put up a little question here: are you addicted to gambling? And that's for anybody who's watching this, listening to this. If you check mark a lot of these, maybe we're not doctors here, but maybe talk to somebody, talk to a professional. So
yeah, because it happens. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen to, or
you never know. You cannot know you're addicted. I didn't know until I went to my therapist, and he's like, I think the biggest problem is gambling, not the drinking or the drugs.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what? That's crazy.
Huh.
And then recovery to gambling. First of all, awareness to it, right? Like me. Accountability. Just take accountability for it. I am doing this. I did do that. Some of the steps to recovery are therapy. 12-step programs such as Gamblers Anonymous, even Alcohol Anonymous, right? Or Narcotics Anonymous. It's like that Venn diagram. They're all together. So also know your triggers and stay vigilant. It's like the book says the minute you think you beat it, you lost. Yeah, so you gotta be like on it. Like, you can't be like. I think that's what happened to me with like the drinking, right? Because I went sober and I was like, I think I got this. Like, I can drink a couple drinks. I'm good. But like I said, the Venn diagram, it leads to the gambling, it leads to the drugs. So I'm like, oh crap. So I gotta stay vigilant, like on all three of them. Just a couple of he calls it moral inventory from Arne Wexler.
First of all, I love the name Arne. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable.
He says liabilities to watch for. I'm just gonna read a couple off. I'll have it up on the screen. So one side is like the good, right? Or one side is the bad, one side is the good. So it's liability to watch for, and then assets to strive for. So when you have self-pity, you should strive for self-forgetfulness. Self-justification, like, it was nothing, right? It was just a couple of dollars. I'm not hurting anyone. Accountability. Dishonesty, honesty. Impatience, patience. Jealousy, trust. Procrastination, promptness. Negative thinking, positive thinking. And those are just to name a few, right? Well, that's the recovery part. I'm not there yet, right? I'm still in the middle of just figuring this out. But I'm in a better place for sure. So I didn't go to alcohol AA on Monday, but I plan to go on Friday because we have family over. And it's okay. Like not like I was getting crazy.
Yeah.
And that's it. Any final thoughts? I do want to read this quote from Dr. Gabriel Mate. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's amazing. He's like one of the biggest doctors when it comes to like addiction. And he pretty much says, like, I'll read it. Addiction is not a choice anybody makes. It's not a moral failure. It's not a ethical lapse. It's not a weakness of character. It's not a failure of will, which is how society depicts addiction. Nor is it inherited brain disease, which is how our medical tendency is to see it. What it actually is, it's a response to human suffering.
Oh my god!
Right? It's so like the way he talks about it is like you're not addicted to drugs, you're addicted to the what it does, like
the fact
removes
of
the
it.
pain of what you're going through. I'm like, so when like you think about like addiction, you're like, oh, look at this addict, look at this drug. Oh, but like, no, you gotta have compassion for people. Like, they don't want to be drug addicts. They don't want to be alcoholics.
Exactly.
It's not something you want to do. Any final thoughts from anybody?
This really opened my mind.
Yeah,
because I didn't know this about you, like specifically, like so much information, so much stuff. Huh?
Because I was hiding it.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean of what I put up?
Yeah, of what you put up, and your story too. Like I didn't know, but wow, this is a lot of information. I don't know.
I feel like it's going to be similarities between this and shopping addiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot of it.
And that's going to be a hard ass truth for me because the other day I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Goodwill. And then I was like, girl, you don't need anything from Goodwill. I just needed to. And it's funny because I've had like 5 pairs of pants that I had bought months ago, but I needed to hem them and I just wouldn't do it. And then I was like, I hemmed them last night, the night before. Maybe Sunday night. I don't know. But I hemmed them and I was like, see, you got 5 new pairs of pants. So I was like, stop shopping so much.
That's a good,
like, why do you want to go there? What is it that you're trying to do?
That gives me an idea.
What?
We should do each of us do a Venn diagram for addictions.
Okay.
Yeah?
I don't know what that is, but all right. I mean, I know what the Venn diagram is, but.
I did mine and I was like the drugs and alcohol, it's like toxic relationships. That's what it leads to. The gambling and like the gambling and the alcohol leads to what did I put? Debt, financial debt, right? Money loss. And then the gambling and the drugs leads to I don't give a fuck. And I just and then the middle one is my
my gosh, yeah.
The middle one is where I put like depression, suicidal ideation, all the bad stuff that all the 3 lead to. I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. If you guys want to do that one for one episode, we can figure out one. If you're open to it.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's time to get deep.
Let's get deep. Deep. What are we gonna do when we run out of cards?
What did you like the most about where you grew up and why?
Oh, I like that one. So I grew up half and half. And what I mean by that is we moved from Compton to Buena Park when I think it was like 7.
Oh, we're the same age when we moved up.
I was in 2nd grade.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
We're the same age.
And the biggest change for me was that we lived in the house behind our grandparents. So we were always with them. And so that was like, okay, like they're not around the corner anymore. I can't go over to my mom needs chiles from my, from my nina, my abuelita, and they're not there anymore. And then so that was like my favorite thing was being there and living there. And then like we moved and then we weren't as close. And so it was like, no, because my whole life we
They
were
were
there.
Yeah.
And we were
That's so
always with them.
cool.
So that was probably my most favorite. It was most favorite, or what was it? The question?
Most
Where you lived?
Memorable?
what did you like the most about where you grew up?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say that. Living with them, being in the front, and then even at one point, our tío Daniel lived in the third one because
Oh, I
it
remember
was
that.
a threeplex.
Third one,
Yeah.
Do you guys
yeah.
remember the little like area behind what would have been our house? It was like grandpa's garage, almost like shed,
Yeah.
and there was like a wood plank that you had to like step over to go into. Do you remember that? I've had dreams about that.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I literally had dreams about that, and then I was like, I know I didn't make that up, but
It
like
was
it
there.
was like a little like like a little crevice like this, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of what like this. Like I guess like an isosceles triangle is what it was, right? And there was a board that you would have to step over to get into, and it was like his little like work area.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was like literally like a core memory that came back to me, and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So living there, that was my favorite. Is like we were always with family,
Mm.
always.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we moved away, and then we weren't.
yeah. Mm.
But yeah, what about you guys?
I guess mine is similar to Candy. Like I grew up in Compton until I was in the second grade,
Mhm.
7 years old, and then we moved to Buena Park. 2.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. I guess like a combination. Like just we would still go to Compton a lot. I was just talking
Mhm.
about that with my dad. I'm like, we're there like every weekend.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Us too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like the food in Compton, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I like Buena Park too, though. Don't get me
there's
wrong.
no donut man. There's no paletero with the soft serve. There's no
Yeah. Oh.
elotero. None of that.
Donut man.
Mhm.
Van.
Mhm.
I guess Buena Park, the neighborhood friends I had there, we would play basketball all the time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, talking about addiction, I guess because what happened to me, right, when I was young,
Uh-huh.
one of my things I realized this like maybe a couple years ago, is when I would play basketball all the time, it was to escape from thinking about stuff.
thinking about it. Yeah.
So I would play basketball all the time. I didn't want to do homework.
Yeah.
Fuck homework. I
Yeah.
wanted to escape, so I was playing basketball a lot.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So,
Dang.
but playing basketball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You buddy.
It kind of sucks because I moved
Moved
so much
around.
that it was hard to like pinpoint what. But I think from all of that, I love just going to your guys' house like every weekend or every whatever when we could.
Mhm.
I didn't like us just showing up. I was so like cringe when my parents used to do that. I'm like,
I used to love
oh
when,
my
like, cousins would just
gosh.
show up out of nowhere like, the cousins are here.
I'm like, they probably have plans, or they would take us with you. Like your parents would take us to weddings and stuff. I'm like, I mean, I didn't know at the time. Now as an adult, I'm like, that's like $100 a person. I mean, I know, it's different or whatever, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, dang, we used to crash parties, like quinceañeras, and dang. But I love that,
Yeah.
I
Those
love
good
that.
core memories.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Wow.
I remember one quinceañera we went to. That's when I found out I was allergic to. It wasn't pork. It was I think they had birria.
Oh.
And I blew up like hitch
No way.
bad,
Like hitch?
all over. Like I just remember like this, and it had
No.
hives all over. And my parents, they were just like, "What do we do? What do we do?"
Uh-huh.
And my dad gave me milk. I don't know. I guess I was supposed to cut the infection or not the infection, but
Shit it out or
I
something?
guess I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
It was so weird. I was like 15. I was 15 or 16.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Oof. Gross.
All right. Don't forget to use 211 again. We want to reiterate these numbers.
Mhm.
888-899, the suicide hotline.
That's 988.
988.
988.
988. I looked at it. I was like, wait, I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
For the gambling addiction, call 1-800-GAMBLER. text 800 GAM, or chat with someone 1-800-GAMBLER-chat.org. All right. I think that's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
See you
Till
next
next
time.
time.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you for joining us. If you are in need of any medical assistance, please contact your local provider. If you are having thoughts of suicide, please call the National Suicide Hotline at 988. In case of emergency, call 911. See you next week as we talk about
The things we're not supposed to talk about.